Guys, just a quick one. After shooting this video, I had a little thought. Just think of this. If you dealt with a customer, you were actually on the mobile phone whilst dealing with that customer, would you be in that job for very long? So what gives these NHS staff the right to be on their phones whilst dealing with a patient? And mind you, those phones could be brought from home, which are contaminated. And have those phones been disinfected? Might be trivia points to some people that view this video, but others will get what I mean.
Good morning, guys. Time at Finder UK here. Another beautiful, glorious day in Bristol. As some of you may know from last night's live, was it last night's live? Yes, well, yeah, last night's live. That I had a scan in South Bristol today on my back. I went for the scan. I don't normally record in hospitals, as you know. I don't think it's right, and I didn't when I walked into the hospital. I walked up to the reception. I'll post a few photographs so you can actually see what I'm trying to explain. There's a reception desk, and then there's 2 meter gap with the red industrial barriers put across, a couple of them to keep patients, you know, behind, like, corralled. So there's a couple of them. So I walked past the barriers, but there's still yellow tape on the floor, and I was just about to turn, and I'm being screamed at by what could just be, you know, a Nazi SS officer. You know, don't come within 2 meters. Well, I hadn't, you know, the tape's still on the floor. So I let that pass and walked away. But as I sat down, I got, you know, thinking about it, and it upset me. I'd done nothing wrong, and I was shouted at straight away. And I'm hard of hearing because, you know, so I have to get in front of somebody so I can see their mouth moving. So, you know, they didn't know that. So, but I hadn't. I could understand if I had crossed the 2 meter, you know, demarcation line, and, you know, into no man's land, into the DMZ. But I hadn't. So I sat down and thought about it for a little bit, then it upset me, so I got up and left. But as I left, I was recording, because I wanted his name, because I wanted to make a complaint. And this is what happened. I didn't lose it, didn't shout or anything, didn't swear, didn't abuse. You know, just talked. I'll let you see for yourself.
See that down there, guys? There's the barriers, 2 meters. Okay, I'm a little bit hard of hearing, so I had to walk down a little bit so I can get in front of her. And the guy that sat down there is tip tapping on his phone. I'll show you. You know, started screaming at me. Don't come within 2 meters. Well, I hadn't come within 2 meters. I ain't even crossed the fucking barrier. And he's screaming at me, tip tapping on his mobile phone, probably playing his fucking Candy Crush or something like that. Hardly loads of people down there, isn't there? Really busy.
I'm going home, I'm too distressed. Is that gentleman gone? I'm going home, I'm going to rebook my scan. I'm far too distressed how that gentleman spoke to me. I like his name.
Yeah.
Okay, and if he was that concerned...
Well, no, he's on the phone to the BRI now to say about the screens that we should be... Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't need to be spoke to like that, did I?
Yeah.
I did I?
No, you didn't. No, we didn't speak to you. We just asked you
in no
No,
whatsoever.
he did. He spoke to me in a
We're not arguing
okay.
with you, sir. We've
It's on recording because it records everything I do.
We've documented it as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's good documenting it, isn't it? Won't be spoken to like that.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you're so busy tip tapping on your phone, aren't you?
Bye-bye.
But all three of you. Look at that. Look how you
So,
speak to
so
members of the
again,
public.
People like you coming into this place and giving us
Thanks,
aggro.
girl.
Hang on. Hang on. What are you giving you aggro?
No, we've just said, can you take a step back? That's all.
No.
Just
I
protect
wasn't even
ourselves
past
and
the
yours.
barriers, my love.
Bye-bye.
I wasn't
Come
even
round here.
past the barriers, was I?
Come round here.
No. I'm hard of hearing. I have to lip read. Okay?
All you got to do is make that
Okay?
clear then.
Well then, you didn't give me a chance
Bye-bye.
because I was stepped in front of that lady there so I could see
We're
her
not coming
face.
into work to argue with people.
No, you're not.
Bye-bye.
Because your feet are above everyone now, don't you? But you're not. TikToking and dancing all the time. Who's the clinical director? Is it the same as the BRI? Okay, thank you. The patients like you coming in here giving us aggro. How they spoke to me. Absolutely disgusting.